Hey everyone, Pinoyx here once again, back with another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So in today's video, I want to quickly do a quick lore regarding Monster Hunter World Iceborne's two locales, which are the Rotten Vale as well as Hoarfrost Reach. Now the reason I want to talk about this very quickly is due to the fact that there are going to be some people who may not have played previous Monster Hunter games and might not even be aware of some of the information regarding these two locales in the new world and their reference to previous Monster Hunter games. So what we're quickly gonna do here is we're just gonna quickly talk about the two locales in the new world and what exactly is the story behind these locales within Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now let's go ahead and kick to it. Now before we get started here, this is just a very quick exploration regarding the history of the new world within the regions of the Rotten Vale as well as Hoarfrost Reach. We're not going to be doing any extensive research or anything like that regarding the lore behind these two regions, but we are going to be taking a look as to what exactly happened within the Rotten Vale as well as Hoarfrost Reach that people might find interesting if they've never played the previous Monster Hunter games. Now with all of that being said, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider leaving a like on the video itself, and do let me know in the comments below if you are interested in me exploring any of the other regions in the new world in terms of potential history. Now first up, let's quickly take a look at the Rotten Vale in the new world and what exactly created the Rotten Vale in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now to get started, let's quickly deep dive into the history of the Rotten Vale to get a better understanding how this region was formed in the new world. According to the tracker, the Rotten Vale and the Coral Highlands were created by the bioenergy of none other than Elder Dragons, hence why they come into the new world during the Elder's Crossing, in order to pass away and pass on their bioenergy to create new ecosystems. However, what the tracker missed out on is the information regarding the actual Elder Dragon that came into the new world. In order for us to find out what this Elder Dragon was, we actually have to go into the Rotten Vale and simply exit from the very first campsite in order to actually get a glimpse of the Elder Dragon that created the Rotten Vale to begin with. You will see the formation of none other than the skull of a dead Dalamadur, the Serpent King dragon introduced in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. This Elder Dragon is more than powerful enough and gigantic enough at that to create both the Rotten Vale as well as the Coral Highlands at the same time within the new world. However, many people might think it's the one Dalamadur that created both of these regions at the same time. Believe it or not, it's not actually just the one Dalamadur. There is potentially two of them. If you explore at the very bottom regions of the Rotten Vale, you'll notice that there's actually another Dalamadur skull in this region of the new world, showing you that not only did it take one Dalamadur to create the Rotten Vale, it actually took two of them. Overall, this is one Easter egg that Capcom hid in the Rotten Vale to show players that it's not just about the fact that the Elder Dragons that we see in the new world are the only ones that we can see in the game. There are other Elder Dragons that have explored the new world. They have just not managed to add it into Monster Hunter World Iceborne as actual monsters that we can fight. The next history that we are going to be quickly exploring is in the history of Hoarfrost Reach and what actually happened here long before the Research Commission arrived. For those of you who have played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, you will know about the Snowy Mountains and the Kushala Daora skin in which you can gather unique materials from. In Iceborne, Capcom did the exact same thing in Hoarfrost Reach, where if you actually reach the very top of the mountain, there is gonna be a Kushala Daora skin which you can harvest for unique materials, which is super amazing. This is a massive callback to that particular game, as well as Monster Hunter Generations for that matter, meaning that Capcom is directly referencing the old world for any veteran players out there who have experienced this particular part of the game. Now for anyone out there who might not have experienced that, there's another bit of history for you out there regarding this monster, and that is the fact that this skin indicates that there was actually a variant monster that has arrived in the Hoarfrost Reach long before we did. And that variant monster is none other than Rusted Kushala Daura. Rusted Kushala Dauras tend to actually shed their skin on mountain peaks in order for them to take on their new metallic skin in the process, meaning that there was actually a variant Elder Dragon that we could have taken on in Iceborne if Capcom decided to go ahead and continue that reference all the way through. I was a little bit disappointed that Capcom did not complete the entire variant category in Iceborne by bringing in Rusted Kushala Daura as well, because of the fact that we already have a Rusted Kushala Daura skin that proves that this Elder Dragon variant was here in the first place. Hopefully this is something that Capcom will actually finish up at the very end by adding into Iceborne, but at the same time, many people would prefer new monsters, which is completely understandable. So that's a little bit of history for you regarding Hoarfrost Reach, not just in game, but also in real life regarding a reference to a previous Monster Hunter game. And that is pretty much it for this very quick video taking a look at both the Rotten Vale as well as Hoarfrost Reach within Monster Hunter World Iceborne in terms of events that have occurred within these regions in the new world. Hopefully, this is something that you have found quite interesting regarding the history of the new world, and for anyone out there who has played previous Monster Hunter games, do let me know in the comments below if you have found any other references in other locales in the new world regarding previous Monster Hunter games aside from veteran monsters, for example, so maybe like a dead Elder Dragon in the other regions of the Ancient Forest, or just something along those lines. Do let me know in the comments below if you have found any form of references from previous Monster Hunter games that are not so obvious within Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now with all of that being said, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider leaving a like on the video itself and subscribing to the channel as well as hitting that bell icon so you can go ahead and catch up on any future Monster Hunter content that I might be doing or any other games that I might be playing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.